MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Tanner Roark is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now the 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Roark has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's so close, but yet so far from being a 20-game winner last year. 19 wins on the season. One win away from that magical number. I'm sure he'd like to win 20 this year after being so close last season.
Here's Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, go!
Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1.
Hey. Walk out. 3-2.
Line towards center field. Bradley is right there, one down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's gone 2 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. And he puts it on the ground to second. Pedroia to his right. He has it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
That is fair. The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Devers is retired. 2 down now.
The first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the designated hitter. Bo Bichette comes into this one with just one hit in 9 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 6. The right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Digging in now, Randall Grichuk, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2.
I got 3-2.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In there, and it's 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. To third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate,
Ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. Bottom of the third coming up, and it's 1-0 Boston. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Fisher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Low for ball 1. Fisher, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. From the stretch. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Joe Panic. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Popped up. Devers is under it. 2 down.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's outside.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's now 2-1 Toronto. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
In the air out toward right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Ready on 1-2. Hard hit to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Two and 0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And another foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The set and the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. One and one. Here it is. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. Scooped up, throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him, and that's in there for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo's got it, and with it the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right
here. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Soft liner to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gurriel ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. In the air down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44.
Now here's the pitch.
That's out.
The 1-1 home.
That's the ball. Count 2-1.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Up next is Danny Jansen. First pitch on its way. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled away. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
That's in there. Base hit, and there's 1 away. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Panic. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the tag at the plate as he scores to make it a 3-2 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Ready to take his hacks again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
2 out with the man at first. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Toronto leads this one 3-2. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Fisher comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's set. Here it comes.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
To 1-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here it comes, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the back to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. High and deep to center field. Going back is Fisher. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. One down.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way.
No.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Fouled off. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
This one's down to third. Devers has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox 2. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Grounded to third, reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Andrew Benintendi will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1. Ball. 1-1.
To first, to second for one, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox 2. Heath Hembree gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. In now, Rendell Grichuk will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Tellez, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The batter, number 9.
Standing in, Danny Jansen. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Here's the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. But they still lead it 3-2. Anthony Bass will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 52, Anthony.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Leading off for Boston, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
1-1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One 1-0 home to Pedroia. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And that's over. 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a hard liner, but foul. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Martinez begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A look there at the numbers for our two starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
From the belt, the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Richard will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
3-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Red Sox leave 1. They trail 3-2. Michael Chavis stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Michael Chavis.
Darwinzon Hernandez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Hernandez.
Stepping in, Derek Fisher. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The center fielder, Derek Fisher.
From the stretch. 0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hernandez, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Here it comes, 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Joe Panik, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope,
and that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the stretch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're up 3-2. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He's going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Hernandez is in pursuit.
Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So striding forward now, Alex Verdugo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball right side. Panic is there. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series, as this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tanner Roark gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ken Giles records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.